What's up, family? So today's topic, or this video's topic, is going to be focused on debating missing doctrine. And the doctrine that we're referring to is the Bible. I'm pretty sure some of you have had people that you came in contact with who argue or state that there have been things taken out of the Bible over our course of history. And myself have had this issue several times. Well, I wouldn't say it's an issue. Some of it is factual, where I've had people, I've approached people, or I've had people contact me and let me know, hey, there's been things taken out of the Bible. My most recent encounter was with a gentleman who was working at the time. I was at an event. It was up in LA. In fact, it was at LAX. And we were wrapping up from this event over there. And there was a gentleman that worked for the LAX, and he was working the event. And I believe he was one of the people who were, helping clean up from the event. And the gentleman saw my book. He saw my table set up, and he saw my book, and he was like, what do you mean by this title? By the title of your book? And I explained to him, and he was like, well, I believe that God is God, that He created man, but I don't believe how Adam and Eve, the story of Adam and Eve, and I don't believe certain things in the Bible, and things have been taken out from the Bible, and so basically he was trying to, as I went along talking to this gentleman, I realized he was more trying to debate, and he was trying to prove that I was wrong in my belief. And so I told him, I realized it, thank God, I realized it, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to get caught up in this mess. And I clearly told him, I was like, listen, it's about what you believe, because I could give you all the truth and I could teach you all the things in the Bible, but if you don't believe it and you don't accept these truths in your heart, then you're going to just be at a constant battle. And, he's like, well, I don't believe, I know the truth. And I was like, okay, that's up to, you know the truth, you know the truth. I mean, a lot of people could say they know the truth, but if you're not connected with Jesus, and you're going around saying like, hey, this stuff in the Bible ain't true or something like that, then you're going to be at a constant battle, constant conflict in your life spiritually. And this gentleman was clearly one of those. He's very agitated. He kept interrupting me when I was trying to talk. But anyway, I wasn't going to let that get to me. Something that I've been wanting to really focus on is trying to really draw closer to God. And one of the things that, I wanted to really start being like, hey, God, I need to pray more. I need to go off of what some other people do. I was just finished up a Muhammad Ali documentary. And he was talking about, he was a Muslim, but he talked about how he prayed to God 5 times a day. And I was like, man, I need to do some stuff like that and really draw closer to you, because the way I've been reacting in some of these situations lately are not ways that a man of God should be reacting in those situations. And so I was like, God, I really need to get closer to you. I realize I'm not doing my best effort, putting forth my best effort in doing that. I find myself trying to focus on other things that really are just secondary compared to what I need to be doing with you, or the importance of getting to know you and get closer to you on a daily basis. And so to my people that have dealt with people who will argue things have been taken out of the Bible, this is for you. Yes, things may have been taken out of the Bible. I believe there are things that have been taken out of the Bible historically by people, but there is still a lot of information in the Bible that can really help direct your life and help guide your life. I've just started reading back this one book called The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. Very good book, by the way. I encourage you all to read it. And I'm on the first day, and I started this thing several years ago. This was actually given to me by one of my best friends to help advance my life. You know, you got some good friends if you got if they give you stuff trying to help you advance. But I started reading it. I read it the first few days and I stopped for some reason several years ago. And I was like, you know what? I need to get back to this book. I've kept it. I've kept a couple other books as well I'm going to read, but I was like, I need to get back to this one. I had already started taking notes on it and everything, and I was like, I need to get back to this. But I'm glad because today I got back to it, and he actually mentions a thing, has a statement in here where it talks about God has not left us in the dark to wonder and guess. He has clearly revealed his 5 purposes for our lives through the Bible. It is our owner's manual, explaining why we are alive, how life works, what to avoid, and what to expect in the future. Now, yes, things might be taken out of the Bible, but I'm telling you, I'm living proof, and I'm seeing it from experience from reading the Bible, that this stuff is true. Like, it still has a very substantial amount of information to guide you and to help you from pitfalls and to help you from wasting your time on certain things that really don't matter. So to those who say, you know, if you come across people that will argue, hey, yeah, there are things taken out of the Bible. Yeah, that might be true, but there's still a lot of stuff that can help you. And that Bible right there is still, they didn't take everything out to where you can't live a life of freedom in God's love. You know, a lot of that, the Bible is still our owner's manual, just like it states in this book. So, yeah, I just want to encourage you all to who have been facing people who say that, hey, things that have been taken out of the Bible, you know, this is a perfect response. Just be like, hey, yeah, that's true. That could be true, and I believe that is true, but there's still a lot that can help you in that Bible. And to those who are strongly for that, to those who are actually arguing that case where things have been taken out of the Bible, please take time and realize that you're getting caught up in something that really doesn't matter. You can't change what's been taken out of the Bible. You can't change the fact that things have been taken out of the Bible. Realize that, hey, yeah, things have been taken out of the Bible, but there are still a lot of things that can help me. And if you waste your time arguing, if you spend a lot of time focusing on the fact that things have been taken out of the Bible, you're really wasting your time. You need to quit living in the past, things that have happened in the past, and look at the present and be like, yeah, this is what happened in the past, but this doctrine that's right here in front of me today can still very much help my life and give me a lot of insight of what God wants me to do, with the purpose that God has for me in my life. And the way you really, you got to dig into that word, man. Use that Bible. Use it. It is, like I said, it is the owner's manual for your life and figuring out your life purpose and talking to God yourself. So please don't get caught up in things like this or anything that might knock you off your focus, that distract you from really focusing on God and seeking God and his purpose for your life. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. God bless you all. I hope this video helps you, man, because I'm really trying to help people. I'm really trying to help people as I'm finding more knowledge out. And so I really hope this helps you out in your journey. And I pray that you use this and carry this with you and it sticks to your spirit. All right. God bless you all and have a wonderful day.